Hey, what's up, you guys? Happy Saturday. All right, let's jump right into it. I wanted to say, and first of all, trigger warning, but I'll put that in the description box, okay, or in the title. You never met that narcissist. You think you met someone and they fucked you over? No, no. You never met them. What do I mean by that? You never met them because whoever that was a demon navigating in a meat suit. Yeah, a meat suit. And for those of you with, I guess, a weaker stomach for the term meat suit, we'll just say a human, the illusion of a human body. Okay, but for the sake of just not having, I guess, let's just call our narcissist John, just to give him a name, right? And you met John and fell in love with John, and John screwed you over, right? Like, maliciously. That was not John. Yes, the name was John, that remained the same. It was John's body, but John, more than likely, has been dead long before you met John's body. We're getting spiritual, okay? Let's take your mind out of the 3D, three dimension, third dimension, and let's go into the 5D, the fifth dimension, right? Let's go into the spiritual realm. You never really met John. You met John's body, okay? And the demon that is navigating John's body is what you met, okay? So when something happens to that narcissist and you go, oh, but I loved him, oh, but I loved her. Well, you loved that body and what you thought you saw, but what it really was a demon or a demonic entity navigating that meat suit, navigating that flesh that John used to live in. That house has been abandoned for a long time, and the new inhabitants is not John, which we're calling our Narc, right? I know that's gross because it is gross, but this is just my personal belief. You don't have to subscribe to that, but I'm telling you what I think. John sold his soul a long time ago, and his soul was taken where it was taken to. And what inhabited that body obviously was an insidious demonic entity that now uses that body to continue on with the plans of the lower level realms spiritually. Okay? If you need a metaphor for that, let's use, okay, anybody who's ever, if you don't drink, say you've pulled up to or past a liquor store, even to this day, when you passed a liquor store, it always says three things. What does it say? It says beer, wine, and spirits. I don't know if you're like me, but when I first saw spirits, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, what does it mean? What it means is beer, wine, and spirits. When you're dealing with alcohol, and I'm talking about liquor, right? There's spirits that come with, and you can look this up. You don't have to take my word for it. Type in when you get off of this, what does spirits mean? What's the history of what spirits means pertaining to liquor? You remember when certain people, you might have a friend that's always said like, oh yeah, I can drink whiskey, but I can't have tequila. Tequila just makes me crazy, right? Well, the spirit of whiskey is different from the spirit that is assigned to tequila. So when they drink the whiskey, they might be relaxed, chilling by the fire, going to sleep, petting the dog, right? When they drink tequila, the spirit of tequila has them dancing on stripper poles and sleeping with people they don't know, right? It's the same thing. There's a spirit behind narcissism, just like there's a spirit behind pedophilia. There's a spirit behind murderers. There's a spirit behind cannibalism. There's a spirit behind being a thief. All of those things are operated by lower level realms, right? And there's a spirit of that. Just like when you drink the spirits, or aka liquor, right? You're drinking in that spirit. Just like when you sleep with that entity that is navigating through the narcissistic host, which is the body of who used to be John, right? Then your body, let's say, is a cup. We'll just say it's like a cup. And their genitalia, which if you're a female, penis, whatever you want to call it, when they enter your body, they are pouring that spirit into your cup, which is why you found yourself not acting like you normally act around that narc, not doing the things that you normally do when you were with that narc. That spirit, you know, basically infiltrated your body for a little bit, but it's their body is inhabited fully by that spirit. Okay, so don't necessarily cry over that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to cry because of what happened to you, and trauma is a motherfucker, right? But in theory, it's impossible to miss what you never had. It's impossible to mourn someone you didn't even meet. It's not like I met them and they turned on me. No, you never got the chance to meet them. Chances are, sweetie pie, that person died at like 16, if not a little younger. I hope not, but whatever happened to them, that's when their spirit left that body and that entity inhabited it, and they've been fucking people over ever since. That spirit within that body has been fucking people over ever since. You're not the first. Unfortunately, you won't be the last. And hopefully, an end will be put to that demonic entity that is navigating that body. Another thing I want to address really quickly. Why do you think people wear shades, right? There are, this is my assessment, 3 different types of people that wear shades. Number 1, you have the obvious. Someone just doesn't like the sun in their face. It's annoying as fuck, so you put on some shades, right? Then you have people like me, who's a highly intuitive, clairvoyant, and empath, right? Okay. And that's something I never told any you guys about me, because a lot of people have these religious hang-ups about it, but it is what it is. I've always been a clairvoyant. I've always been an empath, and I personally like to wear shades on occasion, not because I don't want you to see my eyes. I know that if I lock eyes with you, I'm going to see what's behind your eyes, and 99% of the time, okay, I'll cut it a break. I'll say at least 90% of the time, what I see behind other people's eyes is highly disturbing and disappointing. So I ride solo. I'm a lone wolf, okay? And the third type of person that wears shades are people like psychopaths, narcissists, right? They wear it because they don't want you to see what's behind their eyes, okay? So I just wanted to touch base on that. It's a scary thought, but really, this is spiritual warfare, you guys, and pretending like it doesn't exist is not going to help you. Pretending like it doesn't exist is just going to help you run into more and more of that thing. Get your spiritual A game on, meditate, pray, and continue to stay high vibes, okay? Just wanted to touch base on that. Love you guys.